is Dr. Hardy, your pediatric obesity expert, family obesity expert, pediatrician. Thank you for tuning in to another part of this series on how to make this allergy season a bit more bearable. So today I want to go into things that we can actually do and take action. So the last thing I left off was with mold, and so let's just go there. So I told you a little bit about how to make it a little bit more bearable already by saying, find the water source, clean up the mold. But other things that you can do is actually put on the AC. If you have mold, it dehumidifies the air and it prevents mold growth. So especially in the summertime, we have our ACs running anyway. But sometimes if you have an area that is burdened with mold, you can buy a dehumidifier. Or if you have an AC in the room already, you can actually use that to dehumidify the room. So one thing I also mentioned is animal allergens. And animal allergens remain airborne forever. And they get carried from place to place by their pet owners. There's no really getting rid of the animal allergens. You can try your best. One thing that I learned when I was doing my research about allergies is about pets, because I'm allergic to cats and dogs and some other things that came up on my allergy testing. And, my husband would really love a dog, and I say maybe an outside dog, or, maybe we can create a little space, turn a garage into a doggy house, or I don't know, but trying to compromise. And, in my research, I found that there's no such thing as a hypoallergenic pet. So sometimes parents are like, oh yeah, he's allergic, but we got a hypoallergenic dog, or, so everything will be fine with Tommy. So this study in the Journal of Allergy and Immunology showed that Labradoodles release the same amount of aeroallergens as all other dogs. And they looked at all different types of hypoallergenic dogs. And unfortunately, guys, there's no evidence to say that there is a hypoallergenic dog. Sorry. So what can parents do about this? They have a dog, they really love the dog, they find out there's a family member that might be allergic to the dog, and they're thinking, we love our child better than the dog, we'll just have to get rid of the dog. But they try everything in their power to not get rid of the dog. The dog is also a family member. So some of the things that, I won't even go into some of the things. The thing that you should do that showed the best evidence of helping is getting a HEPA air filter. HEPA, H-E-P-A, I have it here, it stands for High Efficiency Particulate Allergen. This type removes small particles from the air. This is the best one to get if you think somebody even may have an allergy. It's not confirmed yet. Maybe the allergy testing is negative, but you're suspicious that they're reacting already, and it's just a matter of time before their allergy test turns positive. So HEPA filters are a certain type of filter. There are different brands of HEPA filters. I recommend that you just go to Consumer Reports and compare. They compare for you. They do all the work for you to see which one is the best HEPA filter out there. It makes a major difference. They also recommended that the HEPA filter remains in the room of the person with allergies as well as the family room. So get at least 2 units, and that helped significantly. So I can definitely testify to this, because when we moved into a townhouse that we were renting, I started having trouble breathing. I woke up in the middle of the night like I was having an asthma attack is the best way to describe it. I've never been diagnosed with asthma, but I was wheezing and my chest was tight. And immediately I looked at my husband and said, there was a cat in here. The previous renters had to have had a cat, because my reaction was so strong. And the last time I had a reaction like that, I was around a cat. So we called the landlord, and I asked, was there ever a cat in this townhouse? And he said, oh my God, yes. The previous owner had a cat. So my husband ran out, got these HEPA filters. And I tell you, like within 24 hours, of course, I took like the Benadryl and all of that. I didn't go to the hospital, but I still live here. So we just run them every day, and it will help for all kinds of allergens like the pollen, the dust mites. You have to look at the type of filter that goes into it to see what it covers, but get the HEPA. And I'm fine. I mean, it was like a godsend lifesaver. But my husband went overboard. I mean, he put one like in the study, where we eat breakfast, in the kitchen, in the bedroom, in the bathroom. So we would just like overkill. But I mean, it was a scary event. But I can testify. I am a, you know how those commercials say, I'm not only the, salesperson, I'm also the customer. Like literally, like, I could do a commercial for them because I was so scared. I thought, maybe this was it. And the HEPA filters saved me. What I will say, if you have a pet and you are sure that a family member is allergic to that pet and you put the HEPA filters on and it's not helping and they're still having issues, you can change the pet to an outdoor pet, but that pet will literally have to be outside 100% of the time. Not, only this one time for 5 minutes, like it's done. Those aero allergens are done and they stay suspended in the air forever. So, you have to be firm. You have to say, like, this is going to be an outside dog. If it's not fair to the dog, meaning like, the climate's not going to be right during certain seasons for a dog to be outside, then we don't want to abuse an animal either. So you have to figure it out. And if really it's not working, then at that point, I say, remove the animal from the house. So I hope this helped. This is the end of my discussion on how to make this allergy season a bit more bearable. Thank you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, tap that notification bell, give me a thumbs up to let me know you like the content. Put a comment if you want to hear something else or you have other questions. I will be happy to answer them. See you soon.